Oh my gosh, we got this. We got this, guys.
Everyone, we've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie taking a look at Boston. And they're off to a
Oh my gosh, I threw this.
Cup, currently 2-0.
Yeah, they're in a good position, but a win tonight puts them into a great position. 3-0 probably means you're into the next round. Everything to play for here at home.
And seeing how things are shaking out for the Nets as well, this is their third group play game. And with a 1-1 record, this is really a must-win contest.
And with this one, being on the road, it won't be easy. They're going to have to fight to stay alive in this NBA Cup tournament.
And for MP
That would do it.
these Cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this Game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Timmy in at the 5 spot. Left side, Tatum. Pocket 6. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Back to Thomas. Nets passing it around. MP, no good.
Dang it.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. MP's got his second basket.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Yes, hurry, one of these.
Brown outside. Now Pritchard. No good from outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Thomas, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Celtics trail by 5. Now Tatum, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Yeah, excellent decision by Tatum. Kicking it out to the ready shooter.
And so, MV will bring it up for Brooklyn. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, the lack of effort they showed on the glass is just unacceptable. And I'm sure the coaching staff will let them know about it.
Here's Porter. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And now
Yeah, we
you see
do
them
it.
starting to really work the ball inside.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guy.
Nice, we did it.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. In low. Rebound Boston. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you like. It's another to make the
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Johnson. Michael Porter's out there with Williams.
You're welcome, King Johnson.
And it's Clowney in at the 5. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons. They're almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. He can fit in defensively. He could be a long-term contributor, guys.
Yeah, he's more than capable. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses
That's how we
a shot,
do it.
it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Back to you, Kevin.
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay,
Oh.
thank you. The Nets making a switch here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Jimmy grabs the miss.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Brown. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Pass to Minot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Thomas inside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game.
Because of
Boston's got
former
nothing
All-Star.
but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Boston again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And good that time. And it's 8 points for MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it. It's just a matter
They play many
of
teams.
hit or miss.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Here's Shireman. Pritchard with the ball. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Brooklyn. Shots good by Boucher. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Outside for Thomas. Here's Clowney. Still yet to score. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The kick out to Tatum. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
And nice shot by Tatum. Answering the 3 from the other end.
James on the trifecta.
Been outstanding from
How you
beyond
do
the arc
it?
this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Off target there with the little leaner. And so it's Brooklyn holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a
What a
close.
game.
Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Yes, I'm still here. I play many teams.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
We all have big expectations for NBA.
Hey, the 12.5 point per game, 0.2 rebound per
I
game,
don't think there's any
and
doubt.
assist per game, 4.6.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you of some of those old Lakers games. What a dominant performance so far. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first two quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's
I play
setting
many
the table
team.
like that.
I'm the history
So, Stan,
beacon.
let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's two things, Kevin,
Woo,
that
how you
need
do
to be
it?
stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys. Because look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Chris Boucher.
One
Then
rebound, 6
it's Peyton
assists.
Pritchard. And it's Shireman in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tatum no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot
Wop,
he
wop.
can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
A 3 from MP. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum.
Wop,
He'll
wop,
bring it
me.
up for the Celtics. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home. For Boston, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free
Woo!
throw.
That's a save.
He hits the second from the line. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Whistle blows. Bucket is
That's
good.
7 fouls
He'll have a
again.
chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's 7
Goes
assists.
on Jason Tatum. The Nets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
57-28.
And we're
We
just
got
about
this,
a minute and a
guys.
half into the third quarter of basketball. Brown outside. Pritchard from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
That one falls.
Punching it up the inside. Thomas finds a variety of ways to score.
Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update.
Thank you.
Allie?
Hey, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness
Bye-bye.
are what separate you. Guys, back to
dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The three from MP. Rebounded by the Celtics.
No, that's Mom.
Pass to Pritchard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pritchard's got 11.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Timmy, and that one is stuffed right through.
For a center, he's maybe undersized. His ability to get in the air to make a
Not
play
rookie.
balances that out.
I'm a former All-Star.
Here's Shireman. Pass to Tatum. Hits the three-point bomb. 8 points for him.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Clowney. And he banks in the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one
Tried
of the
it.
easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
2 points. That one goes. Pritchard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's MP. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. Brown the pass to Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. The Nets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Back to MP. Miss number 7 from the field. He's also made 7. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the
Dang
story
it.
sometimes, can't they? Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Brown outside. Just 4 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce. Brown's got 8.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Oh, that was what I tried to get. Good try, dude.
With a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that.
That's game. That's game.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in
Trying to
now.
fake.
And Brooklyn
Hey, I'm
looking
out.
at they've got
Here,
Terrence
just
Mann
finish.
is out there with Zion Williams. Then it's Johnson. Then it's MP. And it's Wolf. And at the 5 down low.
Bruising his way to a bucket. Tatum wanted it, and he got it.
Johnson, the pass to Wolf. And that one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 21.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Pass to Pritchard. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The 3 from Tatum. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. And Boucher sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Carpenter passes to Johnson. MP kicks to Johnson. Pass to Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So GA between the NBA Cup, play-in, the new All-Star game format. The NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
And Johnson with the stop.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish.
it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Driving the lane. Misses in close.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pritchard from outside. Wolf grabs the miss. Wolf got 4 rebounds in this game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the
Oh,
three.
my
I think
miss.
It was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Yeah, but that's with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Wolf, no good. The Celtics on offense. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Shireman. Makes it off the glass.
My bad.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And taken away by
God
Brown.
dang it.
Now Pritchard.
Break your tandem.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it is likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
MP, how did you approach this game, knowing your team is already set up to advance in the NBA Cup?
We're tired of breaking our A game.
We know our fans get excited about these cup games, so we really tried to bring our A game. Yeah, we clinched already, but this is still a big deal for us. So we wanted to put on a show, as always.
Sure did, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, stay.
How you do it? He talked to that boy boy. You right. You're like, yeah, man. Ew. Thank you, Chris Masters.
Okay,
This is it, guys.
Group stage, you guys need a win to advance. MP, it's going to be your mind.
I'm not worried. We're gonna win. Hey, that reminds me, bro. There's some restaurants in Vegas. We need to try, bro. Right. And to all my followers, make sure you go out and get your plane tickets. We're going to the knockout round.
Love the confidence. All right, tell us what it's like playing in a single elimination game like this.
Well, as you know, I didn't go to college. So for me, this is like the tournament. One and done. Lose, then you go home. That type of pressure. Live.
Yeah, now former All-Star. Here we are, knockout round. Let's do this. Home stage. Play this every time. Yeet. Thank you.
Welcome everyone to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. With Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter Alan Force. This is Brian Anderson. And we also want to welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us.
That's me, guys.
PA, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy RJ is in the house.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. It'll be the Nets off the tip. It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP, and tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader, and the sort of impact that he can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters
Oh,
for the Philadelphia 76ers.
yeah, just do that.
They've got Tyrese Maxey. He's out there with Jared McCain. George out there with Joel Embiid.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
My bad.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to
I
talk
hate
for
you,
a bit.
Maxey,
I asked, what do
man.
you do about Tyrese Maxey, the guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Thomas, that's good.
Reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always
Game with that defense.
For three, Maxey. They get it again. Embiid. George for three. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the middle. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. MP's gotten his second bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the
I'm
arc.
not for my
And
list,
we've
sorry.
heard greats like KD and LeBron. Question ring culture. in the
Oh
NBA,
my
Shams.
god.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies
Sure.
the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks
Bad
up.
talk, Mo.
Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work.
Well, how are we losing now?
Wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Move.
There's the triple. Williams grabs the board.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
MP is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Zaire Williams.
No, he
and it's
missed.
Wolf in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They haven't made any firm decisions yet. I'm told this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
No, I can't.
Porter finds MP. Here's Williams. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 4. Here's Edgecombe in his last outing with 12 points. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was
How they do it.
from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And yep, it's good.
And with his combination of rim running and mid-range shooting, defenses don't know what to do with Edgecombe.
Williams passes to MP. MP getting it done inside.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, Shams, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, it's terrific to get a visit from the one and only Shams.
I'm a little disappointed he didn't break a huge story here with us. But that would have been a true Shams moment.
Porter against George. with the kiss. George has got 5 points.
Sweet touch inside the paint. George is so comfortable at that range.
Thomas outside. To the paint. Here's MP. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And he gets the bucket. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Embiid. Fades back. And that one hits the back iron. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's Timmy. It's Thomas on the wing. Inside. Here's MP. Again, MP missing. Here's McCain. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the first half of the day here in what's been a good one. The Sixers on top. They lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, they're executing well, and that's been the difference.
Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered, and time now to swing up. And that is going to do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Then it's Joel Embiid. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies. When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
To the inside, here's MP. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. MP's got 4 this quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down low. Here's MP. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And for Philadelphia, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
RJ, was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50, yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work.
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
Here's Maxey. Give him 20. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Puts it up from 17. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by George. Maxey's got 22 points. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Williams has checked in for Porter Jr. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Paul George. Outside, Williams to the middle. MP, that was good. 20 points for MP.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Maxey attacking, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
And that was good, Timmy.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket.
I'm focusing right now.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And here's Edwards. Here's Maxey, plenty of space. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, here's Wolf. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead. And we may have an injury here. That does not look... Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. MP outside, pass to Wolf. Outside, Williams. Here's Timmy. Embiid covers. On the wing, MP. Williams passes to Wolf. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. MP no good. 76ers trail by 8. They've got Williams. He's out there with MP. And it's Porter in it to 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
And now we send it over to Ali LaForce. An update on Cam Thomas.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Nets head athletic trainer. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution, but it does change their plans a bit.
Okay, Ali, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a
Right
big reason
point.
they're down by
Right
double
point.
digits.
Nets leading by 8. It's stolen. Outside McCain. With the floater. No good. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's MP. Oh, he can't get the layup. Now it's Maxey. George fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Huge bucket by George there. He lives for these moments.
Now Porter. MP. Yes, sir. Make it in the layup.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now Porter. For 3. The 3 is in.
Look at us go.
Shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
76ers trail by 10. Maxey. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's MP. 8 feet out. MP right through him.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Nets.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
From downtown. Oh, it misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, cry about it. 76ers.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one. Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Free throw's good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
3-point game. We got this.
Time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
The free ball is down. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, there's no
one. Okay.
I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Now a timeout call by Philadelphia. They're down by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Yes, sir! And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that.
Maxi. He's annoyed.
Getting a little desperate at this stage.
5-point game.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And Philadelphia calls time here. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The man's like, oh my god, just give us a break.
They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Money from 3. Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation.
And that is an absolute
wop, 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 wop.
of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must. Talk about the importance of versatility. He's really putting all on the offensive end.
Great kid.
Timeout called here by Tony Fernandez. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. To win it, regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. They've got Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Paul George. That's in!
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Bucket! Straight in!
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Maxey. Oh, the sweet floater.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind. Close this game out.
Now Porter. MP inside. Maxey covering. Oh, he misses the layup. Outside Embiid. Outside Maxey. Fires the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
Here's MP. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
He's getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down.
The triple drops.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
Going inside. Banks it home. Big shot.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Embiid, a screen on MP. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Nets trail by 4. MP takes it all the way.
Oh boy, did MP's team that window.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Here's MP. MP!
Let's go.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight. Free throw no good from MP. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from the perimeter so far in overtime. Maxey! 19-footer is good.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
MP using the glass to lay it in. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Maxey! That misses.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let loneliness scare you off of a very good shot.
MP with it, picked up by Embiid. Here's Porter.
Shit.
Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple. Wow. Look at Porter Jr. with the ice water veins. Stepping up for his team in a clutch situation. Here's Maxey. Takes a 3. Again! What an avalanche! My goodness, 50 for the game. Just putting on a show. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Timmy. Embiid covers. It's stolen by Maxey. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
That's game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. The pressure is on. And he's got a plan to share with his guys. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Yeah, that's game.